what's going on, guys? So today I have an Elden Ring video. It's gonna be the first one on the channel, and I have an insane rune method, rune farm that can make you around 3 million an hour. So what you're gonna want is the Golden Scarab talisman. You can watch a video on how to get it, but I will show you where it's got. It's got in the abandoned cave around here in Caelid. Now that's just to increase the runes. You do not need it, but that's something you should want. Alright, now as you can see, I'm at the first step. This is where you want to be. Uh, this is where the rune farm method starts. So if you remember at the start, there's a guy here. You want to talk to this guy. If you didn't talk to this guy, or maybe you made it a build and just ran past him or something, you need to talk to this guy to start this. You gotta start his quest line in order to get to the method to get to the rune farm area. So once you talk to him enough and you progress through the story, you wanna you wanna kill Godric. Now, I've seen that there's a way to get past Godric and just get past the cast, skip the castle entirely to get over to this area, because this is where you need to go. Rose Church, you can mark on a map. I've seen that you can skip Godric. I don't know if the method still works with you skipping Godric, so I recommend just killing him. And you can mark this on your map right here. This is where you need to go, Rose Church, and these are the graces nearby. Alright, so I'm gonna go over there and I'll show you what you gotta do next. Alright, once you're at Rose Church, he will be standing right here. He'll have some blood on him. You want to talk to him, and then he will then give you 5 bloody fingers. What you need to do is you need to use 3 of these bloody fingers. If you don't know what bloody fingers are, they are to attempt to evade another player's world. And it's basically you'll invade somebody's world in PvP. Now most of the time there will be a friend in that world with the person, so most times it'll be a 1v2. But what you could do is you could instantly leave the world using a finger server. And what you want to do is you need to use 3 of the 5 bloody fingers he gives you. After you use 3, you want to come back to Rose Church. You want to come back and you want to talk to him again. He'll then say something about you being worthy or something along that, something type shit. And then after that, he'll give you a cloth. And the cloth requires maiden blood, and you're maidenless. So what you want to do now, alright, is you need to get up to the 4 belfries. Now, as you can see, this is where you are. This is where you should be right now. You just need to go up here. You can get up here without doing anything more in the story. You don't need to get over here or nothing. Just walk right up here. It's going to be a mountain. There's going to be some ghost giants that are headless on this mountain. You just want to run past them and go to the top, and I'll show you what to do next. Alright, once you're at the top of the mountain, all the way at the top, there'll be a grace up here. You want to get that, because, you know, it's not bad to have a grace. And then you want to go to this chest. This chest will have an imbued sword key in it. And then you want to follow to the exact teleporter I go to. It's this one right here in front of me. You don't want to use these other ones. They will take you to other places, and imbued sword keys are sort of difficult to get. Not really, but if you're early in the game, they will be. You want to go through this teleporter, and I'll see when I'm there. Alright, once you're in through the TP and teleporter, you will be on a area that looks somewhat familiar. And that's because you're back at the start of the game. There will be a mist right here because it's going to be a boss fight. You're going to have to get your get back on the start, the first boss ever in this game. You're gonna have to get your get back. If you're trying to do this farm after killing Godric, right after killing Godric, I'd assume you're around level 40, so it shouldn't be too hard to kill him. If you skipped Godric, it might be a little bit more difficult. But after you kill him, you want to go back up into the church-ish place where you first spawned. And if you remember at all, I don't know how much y'all played to just forget anything, but if you remembered, at the start there was a dead body where you gotta pick up a finger to get out. On that dead body was a maiden. You now need to use your claw. You need to go to the maiden, click Y and use the claw. And then you get a bloody cloth. After you get that bloody cloth, you need to go back to this dude at Rose Church. So I'll see y'all there. Alright, once you're back at Rose Church, you want to talk to him again. He'll then give you this, which is a reusable bloody finger. And then you talk to him again, and he will give you an item. It's going to be in your inventory and tools called Pure Blood Knight's Medal. You want to use it, and it will teleport you to where you need to go for the run. Okay, once you're here, you want to walk straight in front of you from where you spawn at, and take this left, and there'll be a grace up here. You want to get this grace to make sure if you die, you're respawning right here. Just get that grace, and then you can just go back. You just run off this edge right here, so you can now use your mount. Now you guys gotta follow exactly where I go. Everything here will kill you really fast. Alright, what we need to do is we need to get over here to this grace. I'm gonna show you how to get there. Just follow me. Don't stop for nothing. Dash and go as fast as you can. Like southeast there. On the left side of all these things over here. And now straight ahead. You'll be going like a mountain, a hill. As fast as you can. Everything here will kill you extremely fast. Now you see, now we're in the farm area. You see all these guys sitting down? Oh god, I'm about to die. Oh god. Alright, now that we're done. You see everybody sitting down, they with the grace. Oh, it's a golden eye monster. If you don't know, gold eye monsters give you more runes, and they have a real rare chance of spawning in. But now this is after you rest at the grace, or if you touch it, you can now farm. Now the way I do it is I have on my sword. Hold on, if I go to equipment, on my sword you can see my Astral War is Hoar Frost Stomp, and basically I just stomp and it one shots them. And I just do this. You see, I get 2,400 runes every time. And I can just keep stomping. My dex is really high, so I magic fast. I don't know if that correlates to your Ashes of War. But I think with a high dex, you use spells faster. You know, I literally just sit here and spam my Ashes of War. Use mana pots, and I kill them insanely fast. This got me like 350, maybe even more, because I was spinning it at the same time, but it got me like 350, maybe 400k in about 10 minutes. The worst I've ever gotten in 10 minutes was 280k, and I died 3 times. Now what you want to do is you can run back up to the grace, but what I like to do is I click the back button, open map, I click Y once, and then double tap A, and it will teleport me back to the grace, and I'll be standing and everything. I won't be in the grace or nothing, and move faster. Now I do think that deactivates the golden foul foot. I don't know if I have one. Yeah, golden pickle. I think it deactivates this, but I don't know for sure. And I just go back and just keep doing that over again. Just keep doing it, and I'll be a lot harder to kill them. I've known some people that just sit next to the grace and use spells and kills them with the farm. That will work too. That's how you build. But I like to just walk up and just spam melting. Oh, I missed. And this is how I've gotten, like, I don't know, see, I'm level 137. I've gotten at least 30 levels from this, and I've only used it for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Oh, dead! I ran out of mana. Yes, I've only used this for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I did end up recording a video earlier, but my mic was off because I'm a noob at YouTube. And yes, I had to record this again. But this is pretty much the rune farm. This isn't gonna be my only video on Elden Ring. I will be making a few more videos on Elden Ring. I might show you guys where to get my Ash Reward because it's actually really broken Ash Reward that's carried me through the game. And I know I have 2,000 runes over 200,000 runes over there, but I'm gonna jump off the edge because I'm just that rich. Alright guys, that's the video.